let's have conditional or implication. So this one, you have implication, is you have a proposition P and Q is the compound proposition if P is a compound proposition if P then Q. And in symbol or notation, this is if P then Q, where this symbol, this one, is the symbol for if then. So P here is called the hypothesis or the antecedent or premise, and Q is our conclusion, or it's called conclusion, or the consequent or the consequence. And in property, this conditional proposition, this is this conditional proposition, you have if P then Q is false only when P is true and Q is false. So this is the only case when P is true and Q is false, then you will have a value or a truth value of false. And then it only means that the meaning of this, if P then Q states that a truth or a true proposition cannot imply a false proposition. Okay, so that is conditional or implication. Let's have the truth table for this. So let's have here your P and your Q, and it is combined. You will have if P then Q. So again, it states there that the conditional proposition if P then Q is false when P is true and Q is false. So this is the only event. The rest is already true. So if your P is true and Q is false, then you will have a false answer. So if your P is true and your Q is true, you will have true. If your P is true and your Q is false, you will have false. Okay? Your P is true and your Q is false, you will have false. And if your P is false and your Q is true, you have true. And your P is false and your Q is false, you will have a true answer. Again, in this conditional or implication, your truth value is only false when the event is this event. When your P is true and your Q is false, you will have the false truth value. Otherwise, everything is true. Okay, so that is conditional or implication.